Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be talking about staying relevant in 2025 with advanced digital marketing strategies.
Great.
And for this one, we're actually going to be looking at an article by Tommy Landry from Return On Now
Okay.
called How to Stay Relevant in 2025 with Advanced Digital Marketing Strategies.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward title.
Yep.
And you had mentioned some specific things that you wanted to focus on today.
Yeah, I did.
So before we dive into the article itself,
Sure.
can you tell me what those were?
Yeah, so I'm really interested in AEO,
Huh?
SEO, conversational marketing, and social and digital advertising.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like this article is going to be perfect for that.
Yeah, looks like it.
So let's jump in.
Okay.
So right off the bat, Landry mentions that like over 30% of users are turning to AI answer engines like ChatGPT and Gemini.
Yeah, that's a big number.
I know. I was really surprised by that.
Yeah, me too.
It seems like things are moving so quickly in that direction.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you can just get an answer straight from the AI,
Exactly.
why would you want to go through pages and pages?
Right. And who has time for that anyway?
Exactly.
So this whole concept of AEO or answer engine optimization
Right.
is something that's like really intriguing to me.
Yeah, it's super important now.
So can you maybe like break that down a little bit? Like,
Sure.
what does that actually mean?
So it's basically making sure that your content is optimized
Okay.
for those AI platforms.
So it's not just about keywords anymore.
Well, keywords are still important, but it's
Yeah.
more about like providing a very specific and concise answer
Got it.
to the question that the AI is asking.
So it's almost like instead of trying to rank on page 1,
Right.
you're trying to become the featured snippet.
Exactly. You want to be that top answer.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah, it is.
So how do we do that? Like, how do we actually optimize for AEO?
So you really need to understand what people are searching for. Like, what are their pain points?
Yeah.
What problems are they trying to solve?
Got it.
And then you need to create content that gives the most helpful and accurate
Okay.
and concise answer to those questions.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
So we've got traditional SEO,
right.
and now we've got AEO.
That's a lot to keep up with.
Yeah, it does seem like a lot, but I guess it's kind of like covering all your bases, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You want to make sure that you're showing up everywhere
Right.
on the traditional search engines and on these new AI platforms.
So it's kind of like hedging your bets
Exactly.
in the digital marketing world.
That's a good way to put it.
And I guess this ties into what Landry says about voice and visual search too,
Yeah, definitely.
which are also on the rise.
Huge.
Yeah, I mean, I know I use voice search all the time
Me too.
when I'm on the go.
Yeah, it's so much easier than typing,
Yeah, it's just more convenient.
for sure.
So does that mean we need to like completely change our approach to SEO?
Well, you need to think about how people are searching, using their voice, or even images.
So it's not just about single keywords anymore.
Right. It's about the phrases and questions that people might actually say
Got it.
out loud.
And visually, I guess we need to make sure our content is easy to scan.
Exactly.
Even if someone's using voice search, they're still going to glance at the screen.
Yeah, they want to make sure that the results
Right.
like relevant.
So it's all connected.
Yeah, everything's kind of merging together.
Okay, so we've talked about AI changing the search landscape,
Right.
SEO and AEO.
Mm-hmm.
But how does this all relate to social media and digital advertising?
Well, social media is becoming a search engine in itself.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, people are using platforms like Instagram
Yeah.
and TikTok to find products and services.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Like it's the new word of mouth
Exactly.
marketing.
So it's not just about posting pretty pictures anymore.
Right. You need to create valuable content that answers questions
Okay.
and solves problems.
So our social media profiles are like mini websites
Yeah, basically.
optimized for discoverability and engagement.
Exactly.
So SEO principles still apply.
Yeah, you need keywords in your bios,
Okay.
captions, even image alt text.
Got it.
And you need to be active and responsive to
Yes.
comments and messages.
So it's like we need to be social media ninjas,
Pretty much.
mastering both organic reach and paid advertising.
Exactly. And when it comes to advertising,
Yeah.
you really want to be hyper-targeted. We
Yeah.
have so much data now
Yeah.
that we can reach the right people
Right.
at the right time with the right message.
So instead of like casting a wide net,
Exactly.
you can use data to laser focus your efforts.
Precisely.
Got it.
And that brings us back to understanding your target audience.
Right.
Who are they?
Yeah.
What are their pain points?
Uh,
Where do they hang out online?
Right. So the more you know about them,
Yep.
the better you can tailor your strategies.
Exactly.
This is a lot to process.
It is, but it's also exciting.
Yeah.
Like the possibilities are endless.
It really seems like the future of digital marketing is all about being smart,
Yeah,
strategic, and adaptable.
that's a great way to put it.
Well, I am definitely feeling inspired.
Good.
We've covered a lot of ground already,
Yeah, we have.
but I'm eager to dive even deeper into some of these topics,
Okay.
especially conversational marketing,
Yeah, let's talk about that.
which you mentioned was a must-have.
Definitely.
So,
Let's explore that further.
yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
And for anyone listening who's feeling just as intrigued as I am,
Right.
remember, we're here to help.
Yeah.
If you want to explore any of these strategies further
Yes.
and see how they can work for your business,
Mm-hmm.
don't hesitate to reach out.
We'd love to help.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So let's take a quick break.
Okay.
We'll be right back to dive into conversational marketing.
Sounds good.
So we were just talking about conversational marketing before, and I'm curious, like, why is everyone so excited about this?
It's a big change in how businesses talk to customers.
Okay.
In the past, it was all one way,
Right.
like ads, emails, social media posts.
Yeah, just blasting out the message
Exactly.
and hoping people will see it.
Yep. But now it's more about a conversation.
So, like, instead of talking at customers, we're talking with them.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, it's about building a relationship,
Right.
providing support in real time.
Makes sense, and I can definitely see how that would be a game changer for customer service.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Nobody likes being put on hold or waiting days for an email reply.
Nobody.
But is it really that powerful for sales?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Think about it like when you go into a store.
Yeah.
You have a salesperson there to help you.
Right.
Conversational marketing tools can do the same thing online.
So it's like having a virtual salesperson.
Exactly.
That's cool, especially for e-commerce.
Yeah, especially if you're selling something complex.
Right, where people might have a lot of questions.
Exactly. And with AI, these chatbots are getting really smart.
Yeah, I was going to say, are we talking about like those AI chatbots?
Yeah, they can understand natural language,
Ow.
give personalized recommendations,
That's impressive.
and even anticipate customer needs.
Okay, but I have to admit, I've had some bad experiences with chatbots.
I think we all have.
Yeah, they can feel really robotic
Yeah,
or just not get what I'm asking.
right.
So how do we make sure that conversational marketing is actually helpful?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
You have to use these tools strategically.
Okay.
Don't just expect a chatbot to solve all your problems.
Right, it's not magic.
No, you have to train it properly.
Got it.
Give it the right information.
Make it part of the customer journey.
Exactly.
So it's not just about the tech itself.
Right.
It's how you use it.
Exactly. And remember, it's not just chatbots.
Okay.
It's about being conversational on all your channels.
All right, so like social media.
Yeah, responding to comments,
Yeah.
having a dialogue.
Leaving live Q&As.
Exactly. Make your brand feel human.
I like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of human, what about the phygital experience?
Oh, yeah. Phygital.
We talked about it briefly before,
We did.
but I'm still not quite sure what it means.
So it's about blurring the lines between physical and digital,
Okay.
creating a seamless experience no matter how they interact with you.
So it's not just about having an online store and a physical store.
Right. It's about integrating them.
Got it? Any examples?
Think about augmented reality,
Oh, yeah.
like trying on clothes virtually.
I've seen that.
Yeah, or seeing furniture in your living room.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really immersive.
But is it really for everyone?
AR is becoming more mainstream.
Okay.
But even if you're not ready for that,
Yeah.
there are other ways to be phygital,
Okay.
like location-based marketing.
Oh, yeah. Send offers when they're nearby.
Exactly, or interactive displays in the store.
So it's about connecting the physical and the digital.
Exactly.
I like it.
It can create some really unique experiences,
Yeah.
combine the convenience of online
Yeah.
with the personal touch of a store.
But it does sound like a lot to manage.
It can be. That's why staying ahead of the curve is so important.
So how do we keep up with all this change?
You have to be monitoring new technologies and trends,
Okay.
experimenting with platforms and tools.
So it's not a set it and forget it thing.
Definitely not. Things are changing all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to be adaptable.
Okay. So where do we even begin?
Stay informed,
Okay.
subscribe to publications,
Yeah.
attend conferences,
Yeah.
follow thought leaders online.
So be a digital detective,
Exactly.
looking for clues.
And don't be afraid to experiment.
Try new things.
Yeah, see what's working for others.
Be an early adopter.
Exactly. That will give you a big advantage.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've covered a lot.
Yeah.
AI, AEO, SEO,
Mhm.
conversational marketing. The phygital experience.
It's a lot.
It is, and it's exciting, but also a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to businesses that are feeling lost?
Focus on the fundamentals.
Okay.
Build a strong foundation.
website, content, target audience.
Exactly. Then start experimenting.
Yeah.
Don't try to do everything at once.
Right. Pick one or two things.
And go from there.
And remember, you don't have to do it alone.
Right. There are experts who can help.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm feeling much more confident now.
Good.
Ready to wrap things up?
Let's do it.
All right, so we've explored a lot in this deep dive, AI-powered answer engines. The phygital experience. It seems like digital marketing is changing so fast.
Yeah, it's a whole new world out there. And one thing I really want you to take away from all of this is that staying ahead in 2025 and beyond requires a proactive mindset.
Okay, so more than just keeping up with the trends.
Yeah, it's about anticipating them, almost like trying to predict the future.
Wow, so how do we even start doing that?
Well, you have to foster a culture of continuous learning within your team.
I'll make sure everyone's always learning and staying up to date.
Exactly. Encourage them to attend industry events, try new tools, share their knowledge with each other.
So basically, create a team of digital marketing explorers.
Exactly. Always on the lookout for the next big thing.
I love that. And I guess investing in their professional development is key too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Give them the training and resources they need to stay ahead of the game.
Makes sense. But what about technology? We talked about so many different platforms and tools. It's hard to know where to focus.
It can be overwhelming for sure. But one thing I'd recommend is investing in marketing automation.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Free up your team's time.
Exactly. Let them focus on more strategic things.
So things like social media scheduling, email campaigns, managing customer data.
All of that can be automated, and AI is making it even more powerful.
Yeah, we talked about AI a lot today.
It's really changing the game. It can analyze data, personalize messages, even predict customer behavior.
Wow, that's a lot to take in.
It is. But don't forget about the human element, too.
Right, all this technology, but we still need to connect with people.
Exactly. At the end of the day, marketing is about telling stories, building relationships, creating experiences.
So it's about finding that balance between tech and human connection.
Exactly. And let's not forget about ethics and responsibility either.
Right. We need to use these powerful tools for good.
Absolutely. Create marketing campaigns that are effective, but also ethical, inclusive, and sustainable.
I love that. So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's your final piece of advice for our listeners?
Stay curious, stay adaptable, and never stop learning. This industry is always evolving, so embrace the change, challenge yourself, and experiment.
Those are great words to live by. And remember, if you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure where to start, reach out to us. We're here to help you navigate this exciting world of digital marketing.
We'd love to help you achieve your goals.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you found it insightful and inspiring. Until next time, keep pushing the boundaries and making your mark on the digital world.
See you in the digital future.